Hello, good morning. This is Sunday, the 4th of April. I'm Ajahn Sujan from Varapunya Meditation Centre, Aberdeen, Scotland. Just a few announcements that I would like to announce today. The first thing is that this April, the 12th of April is the Asian New Year. We celebrate this New Year every year, and this has been cancelled due to this lockdown because of the COVID-19. We have to cancel this program. So next week on Sunday the 12th, the New Year celebration, the event at the center is cancelled. However, the monks, those who are living here, and also Dekwat, we will do the chanting on the occasion of a new year, the Asian New Year, and will bless every one of us. I invite you all to have a Buddha statue at the front of you and do the small chanting and meditation as a form of a celebration of a new year. Unfortunately, this time of this pandemic crisis, we would not be able to join together to celebrate this special day. And this is a first message, announcement to you all that next week our New Year festival, so-called Sonkran Day, will be cancelled. There will be no event celebration at the center, but you can celebrate together online. And the second thing that I would like to express my thanks and appreciation that all the members coming up to drop off food and medicine and necessary things to the monastery here, dropping off quite almost every day. So on behalf of the center and the monks, would like to thank you for your generosity and kindness to come up and offer despite of this crisis. So we are all well and happy here in the center. And meanwhile, because of the coronavirus, as you have seen, all the activities are cancelled at the center, and as well as teaching outside of the center, whether it is in a city center or in a health village or in any other organizations that we were teaching, all been cancelled. With that, the center's income significantly dropped. So I request those who are willing to support the center, I would be very glad and appreciate if you could donate some amount of funds towards upkeeping the center's electricity and heatings and other necessary things. So I appeal to you to support the financially towards the center's electricity and upkeeping. So I would I don't know how to express this, which I'm not used to. This is my first time that I'm appealing for any financial support for the center, so I would be grateful and well, happy to see if anyone would like to contribute towards upkeeping the center's finance. And as you know, it's already very difficult position for every one of us, and I understand that. And center also, it's been 3 months that our income is relatively low because of activities are all cancelled at the center and outside the center. So this is just a small appeal to you all, that if you could help financially, £1, £2 or whatever would be really supportive, and will help us to continue our center going until the crisis ends. So this is the third, and then the last thing I want to inform you all that last year we've been working so hard, planning and working towards the getting a permission to build the meditation hall, and about 3 weeks ago it was announced that the council permitted our application accepted, and council has permitted to build the meditation hall, but I didn't announce because this crisis, the pandemic spread, the pandemic coronavirus spread. I didn't announce 3 weeks ago, so taking this opportunity, I'm announcing that we got this planning permission to build the meditation hall, but nonetheless we will not be emphasizing on this topic for this year. We have a 3 years plan, so within this 3 years, last year we got about £10,000 towards it. We raised the £10,000 towards the building of this meditation hall. So hopefully before the time scale ends in 3 years time, probably next year or the year after, we will at least able to set up the foundation for this meditation hall, and which means that the permission will be staying for a long life, and gradually we will raise a fund towards building this meditation hall. So these are the few announcements that I wanted to announce. The one is our next week's program, the New Year event, or so-called Sonkran festival, is cancelled. So there will be no event at the center, but the monks and the lay people, those who are living at the center, we celebrate it by chanting, and you are also welcome online. And then appeal for the financial support to upkeep the center, the electricity and so other necessary expenses, and the announcement of this meditation hall that is granted, that we can build on our field. So these are some of the announcement that I wanted to make, and the last one is I really appreciate, and also my appreciation goes to every one of you who are very concerned and dropping off a food and a medicine to the monks at the center almost every day. So thank you very much. Despite of this lockdown, you made that great effort to come up here and dropping off a food to the monks. And this pandemic, we do not know how long how long this lockdown is going to be, or after lockdown, the aftershocks we will be receiving. We will have to face it in many forms. Probably it's a physical, psychologically, and financially, and even in a wider sense. We may have to face it. So during this time of lockdown, take this opportunity that you cannot do anything, you cannot go anywhere. So stay home and use all the skills on meditation that you have studied and that you have learned, and using that and enjoying that. And if you are living together with someone, then again, be mindful as you say, as you behave, because when you are living in a very confined small space, every little things as they goes by generates resistance and generate anger and discontentment, and sometimes why I am doing more than him, or why I'm doing they are not doing, a sort of a thought may arise in you. So in those situations, be mindful as you do. And if you are staying alone, then again, do not feel that you're alone. You can use a mobile phone or a telephone, or use a social media, talk to your friends or talk to your family members, and even just a text and asking how they are doing. So with sending our love and kindness towards them. And most importantly, whenever you have a time, spare time to meditate and do the chanting, and after done the chanting, spread the sharing them loving kindness to yourself and then to the family, and importantly sharing to the NHS staffs and all the police and those who are on the front line fighting with this crisis. So never forget that, otherwise we will be not safe without their hard work. So this is the message. And then the second message I would like to extend is, whatever you are using it very mindfully, because we do not know how long it's going to take. And because of that uncertainty, all the items that we are using, let's say such as the tissue papers, we do not know how long it will last that we have, and then how long they can supply into the markets. If all the companies and the factories are closed, so there will be a shortage coming up. So that's why whatever you're using it very mindfully, so it lasts longer, and also that is helping to the world too. I read an article this morning that it says the scientists are claiming that within these few weeks of a lockdown, the whole earth is healing itself. So in a way that the nature is calling, or nature is healing itself by producing this virus. So the whole humanity will stay stopped in one place. In that way, nature probably will thinking that we are the virus for the nature. But anyway, this is just another dichotomy. But anyway, whatever you have, whatever you need to use, all the necessities, use it very mindfully and conscious about the nature and how to use that. Okay, so with this, all what we need is to be mindful of the way we are living, and when we are mindful of our actions, so being mindful of these actions will help us to be happy in the moment, here and now, and also sending our love and kindness to the rest of other people, those who are living alone or together, and also towards our moral support to the NHS staffs, police, and all the frontline people. So these are some of the messages that I wanted to express on this Sunday morning. And again today, this morning, quarter to 4, there was a global meditation network. Global meditation started. So I woke up at 3:30 and then get ready and meditated at 4:45 for 20 minutes. Sending my kindness and support to the earth, and also people, everyone, for the good and happy and well-being. And after that, again, it's our ritual that the weekends we normally do the chanting and meditation until 11 o'clock. And so take this opportunity at 8:30. I did this live talk just to announce a few things and also remind the practice. So don't forget to use all the skills that you have learned from me or from anybody on how to live within and ability to relax and enjoy the moment that you have to do nothing. And this nothing doing is the best this time. And this is the moment of doing nothing and enjoy. So, just to recap, our next week New Year festival is cancelled, and then just an appeal towards you all. Due to this coronavirus, we have no activities. With this, we have less income. So I appeal to every one of you to support the center, to cover the electricity and other necessary expenses of the center by donating £1, £2, or whatever amount you can support the center. And then the third, just the announcement of the approval for building this meditation hall, which we will not be focusing this year, but following year probably. And then lastly, I would like to express my gratitude and appreciation and thank you for those who are coming to drop off food and medicine to the monks in the center. So with this, may you be happy, peaceful, successful, stay safe, and particularly today, weather is very good. Do not go out, stay inside, help yourself and helping the whole other humanity. So nowadays this famous phrase is, you can save the world by doing nothing but staying in home. So not only staying in a home, but also staying inside yourself as well. So may you be happy, peaceful and successful. May the Buddha, Dhamma and the Sangha bless you